Снова всем привет. Продолжаем проходить Бэтмена. Мне снова пришлось в общем, выходить из игры, потом заходить, я записываю уже в другой день. И опять вообще весь уровень пришлось переигрывать. И я выбрал другие варианты ответа. Хотите угадать, что изменилось? Ничего. Я решил, короче, не заступаться за Тимоти, который на стуле сидел. Бен все равно его вырубил, типа он умер. Все, ничего от этого не поменялось. Только единственное, что на меня теперь вообще никаких подозрений нет. Я дал пятюню Джокеру, от этого не изменилось ничего. И я сказал, что игрушка Харли это Джокер. Ну, то есть Джон, да, Джон Доу. И она сказала: молодец, у тебя хоть нейрончики маленько работают, все. То есть одна фраза поменялась, все остальное она проговорила то же самое, то есть вообще ничего не изменилось. И продолжаем играть дальше.
Hey, I was hoping you'd catch up to me.
Ну да.
I hadn't had a chance to thank you for tipping me off about the GCPD. I didn't expect it. You really saved my ass. If it wasn't for you, the cops would have gotten the drop on me for sure.
Glad I could be of help.
Well, let's just say that I owe you one.
Good. Because I need a favor. The laptop. I need you to hand it over. You proved your point.
Quite the coincidence that we find ourselves here again.
What do you mean again?
We're on top of the mayor's old office. Harvey's old office. Feels like 100 years ago, doesn't it? Since we had our first chase. So much has happened since then.
Yeah, it does. That's the night I saved your life. First time I saw you.
We had something then. Same as we do now. A give and a take.
Она явно, да, тянет время, я подыграю.
You want it? Take it. You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
Почему бы просто по лестнице не пробежать? И почему нельзя взять ноутбук, да, открыть его вместе, посмотреть, что там, закрыть и отдать его ей, чтобы, у меня была информация какая-то об этом. Почему именно либо я забираю, либо ты?
Thanks. I needed that. Oh, come on. That was fun. I bring out that wild side of yours. The one you like to keep stuffed down in that suit. The side of you that's just aching to break free.
No.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. But isn't that what you like about me? We both like to live on the edge. It's where we find each other.
Sorry, but no.
I see. Well, have a good night.
Selena.
Флешка в итоге у нее.
Why'd you do it? Run off at Riddlers like that?
I wanted to get payback for Riddler, on my own terms. For what they did to him. For what he did to you. And just, what are you offering me in return? You're a man of many resources. Make me an offer I can't refuse.
Okay, Selena. I'll give you what you want.
And what is it you think I want?
Something meaningful. With someone who has your back.
I've had you already. But who knows? I might be up for a repeat performance. Just promise to work with me. I'll stop playing games. We've had our fun, haven't we? And it seemed like, for a moment at least. You wanted more than that. I came back to stop Harley's so-called pact. The Eddie I knew would have wanted that. Anything else? Us? That's just icing on the cake. No pressure, really.
Ох, Бэтмен. Не буду я его похищать. Она скажет: ой, у тебя был шанс, а ты им не воспользовался, молодец. Я отдам тебе вот так. Вот и все. Вот зачем, да, давать возможность придать ей доверие.
I'd say it's time to find a black site, partner. We'll probably need our own supercomputer to get into his laptop. But something tells me you might know where to find one.
Come home with me.
What's at home?
You'll see.
Я думал, мы бэт-компьютер, ну, типа, где-то тут используем. Там, бэт-ноутбук, чтобы взломать ноутбук загадочника, но, видимо, нет. Хорошо. Не, на самом деле, с женщиной-кошкой работать реально прикольно было бы. Если бы они были партнерами. А она была вместо Робина вонючего. Ну, то есть, ну, как бы Робин не вонючий, но мне всегда Робин не очень нравился, потому что он какой-то, ну, типа, бегает там, хочу быть как Бэтмен, хочу быть как Бэтмен. У нее хотя бы своя личность есть, она со своим характером и не хочет бегать. Заглядывать в рот Бэтмена.
It's really you. Rich men and their toys. Only thing missing is a wet bar.
Make yourself comfortable.
I'll try. This place, it's not exactly cozy. I know how hard it is to let people in. The fact that you've done that, it means a lot to me, Bruce.
Да, и тяжело тут.
I didn't give a damn about anyone else until I met you. You're a bad influence on me.
Do you really mean that?
Don't let it go to your head. Being here with you. I came back to Gotham for a little redemption, but I didn't expect to find it next to you. It's nice. The way I feel around you, like I can be better. Do you maybe feel the same?
Мы че сюда приехали тут?
That's what I wanted. I've missed this. Hold that thought. Is that what I think it is? What is my stuff doing on display in your cave? Alongside mementos of the psychopaths you've locked up? Not that you're normal by any stretch of the imagination, but... and there I am. Right next to Harvey Dent. This has got to be good.
They remind me of you. Is that such a bad thing?
Там котенок на веревочке висит, это же мило.
Want them back?
Hold on to them. They look kind of nice there.
Да? Нормально разыграл, это было только чувство, что она меня прикончит просто на месте. Так, ну давай посмотрим, что же внутри, что за операция там такая.
Tea for two is served.
Alfred, thank you.
И Альфред потом начнет наверняка говорить: а нам что-то не нравится, зря мы все допустили. Это была берлога пацанов.
Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files. Retinal scan required.
Let's try this again.
Access granted.
Там, походу, высокотехнологичная камера.
I have something to show you.
The back computer will scan for viruses and other safeguards before we can have access to the data.
Я прям уже знаю, что он скажет. Так. Поговорю с Альфой в арсенале. О, она на мою машину смотрит. Ну, пойдемте с ней поболтаем сначала. Потом к Альфу зайдем.
It's over 600 horsepower.
Такая, типа, мужчина все время хвалится машинами своими.
Selena. So, what do you think is next for us?
Romantically, or with Riddler's laptop? I don't have a lot of expectations, but I do have some hope.
So, what do you think?
There's a lot of interesting tech down here. How you did it all, I'll never know. And it's more hospitable than the abandoned subway those maniacs call home. But just barely.
Я тебя понял. Так. Они, конечно, могут все провернуть, да, так что, типа, вот, мы вроде уже друг другу доверяем, все нормально, потом бац, короче, она нас предает и ливает. Но я надеюсь, что они так не сделают.
Lucius nearly completed it before. Well, I've been fiddling with it to keep myself occupied.
Да.
At any rate, your contacts now have the capability to detect heat signatures. Cold, too, because with Mr. Freeze, you never know.
Это удобно.
Thanks. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Прикиньте, мы сколько можем всякой
impressed you felt close enough to someone to welcome them into
техники
the
сделать для нее.
And I'm curious to know why. What is it about her? Not that I'm judging, mind you. Difficult to take it back at this point.
She's important to me.
I thought as much. Good for you, Bruce. This is a big step.
Спасибо. А то если бы я сказал, что у нас только деловые отношения, потом в какой-то момент, знаете, он бы сказал, ты же говорил, что у вас не только деловые отношения. А она такая, ах, ты вот так ему говорил? Ну, получай, ты с ноги по яйцам. И все. Ну, это один из возможных исходов, естественно. То есть я не говорю, что прям так и будет. Но, как говорится, никогда не знаешь наверняка.
I shall be upstairs if you need me. Good luck.
Спасибо.
Look at all this data.
Finally, something we can read. Let's see what he knew.
Patient 843. 10 milligram injection at 0.01% solution. Patient 844. 10 milligram injection at 0.015% solution.
God, what is that? Human test subjects?
Инъекции.
We have to find what they were giving those test subjects.
Так, еще давайте видео посмотрим, потом почитаем. Это, видимо, уже через какое-то время спустя. Они просто умирают.
Some kind of viral agent from the looks of things.
У нее даже ногти фиолетовый цвет покрашены, и резинка на волосах фиолетовая.
Voices, schematics, design notes.
Идиоты считают, что они в безопасности, они глупее, чем я думаю, считают, что я забуду о том, что они сделали. Если они думают, что я прощу, я скоро до них доберусь. Я знаю, кто их поставщик, а это значит, что я знаю, где они проворачивали свои грязные дела. Они в Готэме прячутся на виду, им недолго осталось. Эдвард.
Riddler must have been talking about the location of the black site. His obsession with data left us an incredibly thorough paper trail.
Look at these manifests.
Bodhi's Spa. Strange place for delivery of virus incubators. This must be what Riddler means by hiding in plain sight. A biological weapon. This is what Harley wants. Agency.
The agency. Don't you work with them?
Amanda Waller. She runs the agency.
Sounds like you owe her a phone call.
Погоди.
Bruce, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
The agency was working on a virus with human test subjects.
Bruce, what on earth?
I just saw it with my own eyes.
How do you... Is that what Quinn's after?
Yes. I found the black site. Hiding in the middle of Gotham.
Может, не стоит прям просто к рассказу, где он находится?
Okay, okay. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this. But I need you to trust me. Meet me at Wayne Tower in 15. I'll tell you what I know.
Ну давай.
Harley was asking if the goggles are ready. I'll go back to the subway, see if I can keep her busy.
Thanks, Selena.
Осторожно.
Benefits of partners. Be safe, Bats.
You too.
Ну, поехали, поглядим, что в итоге выйдет из этого сотрудничества. Если будет третий сезон, получается, то им нужно будет прописывать на то, кто будет с Селиной, и на тех, кто не будет с Селиной.
Tiffany, what are you doing here?
Running late today?
А это больше
I expected you earlier.
Так.
I needed to talk to you, but I'm sorry, Bruce. This is for your own protection.
Что ты сделала?
Hands behind your back!
On the floor, now! On the
Down,
floor!
now!
Еще поехавший, что ли?
Bruce Wayne, you're under arrest for armed robbery, murder, and criminal conspiracy to commit a terrorist act.
Ясно.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Don't hurt him!
Thanks for the call, Miss Fox. You've done a good thing today.
You lied to me!
You need to stand back, or we're gonna have a problem.
Bruce, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect them to be so... violent. I just wanted them to get you away from those nut jobs.
It'll be all right, Tiffany. I believe you.
What?
Я думаю, Аманда все решит.
Waller?
Uncuff Mr. Wayne right now, or you'll spend the rest of your life as a meter maid. Mr. Wayne is under agency protection, and you know it.
What?
You've known it for some time.
Waller and the agency? They're not always gonna be around to save you, Wayne. One day, you're gonna run out of favors to call in.
I'm not a criminal, Gordon.
Say
Officers,
it.
please.
Погоди.
He's involved. He belongs in a cell.
This is neither your concern or your purview. Go home, Gordon. You're done here.
The hell I will.
If I were you, I'd be very careful with my next words.
And if I were you, I'd stop interfering with GCPD business. This is my city.
Not anymore. You're so far out of line, you can't see the truth. You're dismissed.
Опаньки.
Excuse me?
You tested me. This is what happens.
Damn it, Waller! You can't do this!
It's well within my power and you know it.
Waller!
I said...
Don't do this!
Dismissed.
Waller, Gordon is a good cop. He's a good man. Don't
Может,
do
он увидит,
this.
что я за него вступаюсь хоть?
It's the last straw. I won't allow anyone to question my authority. This is strictly professional.
Oh, sure.
Time to go, Jim.
Хотел бы я тебя слить, Джим, я бы это сделал, но... Головой-то подумай.
We'll make sure Gordon leaves and be right outside. When
Почему мне ее наушник показали? А, потому что это слуховой аппарат, она все-таки слышит теперь. Блин, как хорошо. Я думал, что это на слуховой аппарат.
Well, you wanted a chance to talk to me. So here
Молодые
it
делают
is.
ошибки.
Talk.
I just don't understand how you got tied up in all this. The agency? If I had known you were... What are you doing with them? Please, just tell me, Bruce.
Look, Tiffany, I'm an undercover operative. What I'm doing, it's dangerous.
Thank you for telling me. I see now, though.
Я делал для того, чтобы наказать тех, кто убил твоего
This
отца.
work you're doing seems incredibly dangerous. But there's something I don't get.
Но
Why you? I mean, no offense, but you're just... Bruce.
я не думаю, что дочь Фокса сольет меня.
You're Batman. The Batman.
Да.
Come on, got something to show you.
Я не знаю, было ли это в каких-то комиксах, где она в итоге отца заменяла. Но в принципе это звучит логично, чтобы она разрабатывала все штуки новые.
But I couldn't help myself.
Dad.
I'll upload the specs to your private server. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'll see you soon.
It was hard to believe.
Да.
But hearing it from him...
The truth is, there wouldn't be a Batman without your father. He made the suit, the Batmobile, the gear, all of it.
Bruce. He set the bar pretty high, huh?
Да. Он хотел защищать город.
With Dad gone,
И ты можешь занять его место.
maybe I can still help. If Batman is interested. It's the least I can do.
The way things are going right now, he could use a little help.
Okay, I need to digest.
Ну да.
Sorry for everything earlier, but thank you for trusting me with this.
Теперь у нас снова союзник есть. А точнее уже двое новых союзников.
I'm only saying we might be pushing him too hard.
He's capable, and he knows how to cover his tracks. Our only path forward is through Wayne.
Она беспокоится за меня.
Let's get to it then. I know you
Что я
have
там
some
в самом
questions.
логове нахожусь.
A few. Care to explain why the videos I saw said this virus was an agency experiment?
Years ago, I was brought in to rectify the agency's past mistakes. Or failing that, to cover them up. One mess in particular dealt with Black Ops experiments. Human subjects. The kind of amoral science that makes your skin crawl.
Sanctus.
They were a division that was shut down for good, long before either of us joined. But evidently, they went underground.
Ну, учитывая, что
This is
загадочнику
our
было
worst
60
case
с лишним,
scenario.
да, звучит.
With Sanctus off the leash, this research poses a global threat. If I'd known where they set up their den, I would have taken them out years ago.
If you want them taken out, now's your chance. We know right where they are.
It's not that simple.
Sanctus was dangerous then. They're certainly worse now. This whole situation, it's given me an idea. I can't put an agent within 1,000 yards of that place without them starting a war or blowing up the entire block just to cover their tracks.
Но я могу, да, вот это.
We know it's tricky, but leading Harley and her gang into Sanctus might allow the two problems to take care of themselves.
They have Riddler's info. They have a way in. And you're undercover with them.
At least with Sanctus and the Pact at each other's throats, the agency can act quickly, clean up, and minimize casualties.
Ну, звучит логично.
It's unorthodox. But a strike like this will keep damage from spilling onto Gotham streets.
I'm not willing to let anyone die, even them, just for the sake of this plan.
What about Gotham?
It's cold calculus, but it's the best way.
Look, For now, just go and check this place out. Right now, as yourself. We don't want them to know Batman is on their tail. I bet you're the type of guy who has some expensive surveillance equipment.
We have your back, Bruce. We'll be right behind you.
Keep me in the loop so I know what my team and I might be facing when it goes down. Defenses, security, whatever.
Their lives are in your hands, Bruce.
As well as the fate of this city.
Ну да. Не, в принципе, я готов пожертвовать малым, чтобы спасти весь город. Это имеет смысл всегда.
Sometimes you have to use bad people to do good things.
Может, отряд самоубийц собрать из них, я не знаю. Чипы в голову им и все. Пусть помогают тебе.
Al?
Have you located the black site?
I think so.
While you were at the office, I did some basic online research on the Bodhi Spa.
Excellent. What's the verdict?
According to reviews, it truly seems to be a fully functioning business. Not just a front.
Couldn't tell from the service entrance.
They offer rather popular high-end massages and have an active social media feed. It's a 24-hour business, Bruce. There are customers going in and out at all times. They have no idea what's coming for them.
There's no way to tell until I get in there. I'll proceed with caution. Initiate the feed of my contacts to Waller. Let her know I'm here.
At once.
Need to see what we're up against.
Good idea. Remember, you're able to toggle the thermal imaging in your lenses. I'm signing off while you speak with Director Waller. Be careful.
Могу включать и выключать тепловизор.
Waller?
On the line, Bruce.
I'm here. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Caution is key, Bruce. This situation is a spark away from a wildfire.
I'll keep that in mind.
Так, смотровая дверца. Я могу еще выбирать. Ага.
That appears to just be a patron. There are still traces of heat signatures. Someone was here recently. Maybe guards. I see a security panel inside the building. It could trigger an alarm system of some kind. If I can hit that before they suspect what I'm really here for.
They'll be blind and helpless. Perfect for my people.
Мы сможем зайти, короче, и сразу выбрать, например, куда пойти, типа, к системе безопасности или, например, налево побежать. Это удобно, больше вроде ничего такого не вижу. Есть еще один, но никак не получается. Оп, и сейчас вниз поедет, да? Теперь мы узнаем, как туда попасть.
They're heading downstairs. The real lab must be underground. Sanctus has been in the middle of Gotham this entire time.
They burrow under your skin and eat you from the inside out. This is why I'm willing to let these criminals be the tip of the spear. Dangerous and expendable. My favorite adjectives.
Но я буду среди них идти. Я, конечно, рад твоему плану, блин. Так, ну мы узнали, как спускаться туда, мы узнали, где панель.
Looks like we have a receptionist behind the front desk.
She's hardly anything to worry about.
All too easy to hide a gun under that desk.
А пистолет там я не видел. Так, ну, я даже не знаю, я вроде бы прям все посмотрел. Больше тут вроде как ничего не увидеть уже.
That access door is connected to the spa.
That's some top-notch field work, Bruce.
Спасибо.
I know being undercover's been tough, but you just need to maintain it a little longer. If you don't get inside with those maniacs, we're going to have a pandemic on our hands.
Опаньки.
Waller, I need to go.
Now, why would a billionaire be skulking around in a filthy alley?
А чё ж ты тут ходишь, а?
Carefully inspecting every detail.
I could ask you the same.
Oh, I'm not skulking. I have a very deliberate purpose.
Why, Bane, have you been spying on me?
Spying? No. I've only been keeping an eye on you.
That's the same thing.
I heard the GCPD paid you a visit at your office, so I swung by to see if you might be in need of some aid. Innocent as that. Then, something about the look on your face as you left. So, determined. Yes, I had a sense you would lead me to something interesting. Project Lotus. This is the secret you and Harley had. Where are we, Bruce?
И он ведь это услышал.
And do your best to be honest. Lies insult us both.
This is it. The black site Riddler wanted to hit.
So this is what Harley was trying to keep secret. She didn't know. Strange that you're here after a run-in with GCPD in an alleyway with the other rats. Finding you in this duplicitous position while we have a mole problem. Well, it does not look good for you, my friend. When you wake up, you can tell Harley that you led me right to her conspiracy.
Wake up.
Потрясающе. Мне что-то кажется, что даже если бы я ему не рассказал, ничего бы не изменилось. Вот. Что-то есть у меня такое зрение. Вот, но узнаем мы об этом уже в следующей серии. Спасибо, что посмотрели. Увидимся и счастливо. Теперь после покупки вы получите 3% себе на кошелек обратно, используя кодовое слово Джек. Первая ссылка в описании.